Hey everyone, we are going to do some arms facing away on our reformer. Spring options, you can go for a lighter spring, which would be one green, or you can do a little bit heavier with your one red spring. So let's come into a comfortable position. I'm going to sit cross-legged, and then I'm going to reach back and grab the short loops. You can also modify if your spring tension is a little bit too heavy throughout the exercise and grab onto the longer loop instead. So let's start first. We're going to bring our elbows into our rib cage, and we want to make sure that we're sitting up nice and tall. So you don't want to have that arch in your shoulders, and you also don't want to have that arch in your low back. So let's sit up nice and tall. Let the crown of your head be pulled straight up to the ceiling. Looking forward, we're going to take that inhale, and then as you exhale, we're going to extend our fingertips towards our foot bar. Perfect. Shoulders are going to stay down from your ears. Inhale, we'll draw it back in. Good. And we're going to be here for 8. We've got 7 more. Halfway through, we're going to switch it up a little bit. We'll go into 6 and 5. And then let's add on for these last 4. So we're going to go ahead and extend the arms, open, just about inner shoulders, close, and then bend your elbows. Let's not take it out too far. We don't want to engage the shoulders too much. So we open, close, bend your elbows, draw it back in. Good. 2 more. Extend, open, close, and bend. Last one, extend, open, close, and bend. Perfect. We're going to stay here, and we're just going to open the arms out to a T, but we want to have a soft bend in the elbow and a soft bend in the wrist. We're going to go into hug a tree, and you want to think about having a big round tree trunk in between your arms when you bring them together so your fingertips come to touch. Shoulders are going to stay down and relaxed. We're going to open, exhale, close. Keeping that roundness in the arms. So you don't want to have flat arms as you pull them in. Good. Let's add on the next one. We're going to add on a little bit. So we're going to come out to open. Bring your fingertips together. Lift up just an inch or two. Lower down and open. Good. So we bring it together. Lift, lower, and open. 2 more. Bring it together. Lift, lower, and open. Last one. Good. Go ahead and open the arms, relax the arms here for a second. Perfect. And you can just let the ropes kind of pull your arms back for a little stretch in between. Let's take a little small hinge forward at the hip. So just a small hinge forward. You're going to have your arms extended with palms in front, and you want to kind of have your elbows about rib width. So you don't want them to be all the way back here and also not all the way up here. So right in line with your shoulders there. And then palms in line with the shoulders, fingertips pointing up to the ceiling. Let's exhale, press up overhead. Bend your elbows, draw it back in. Exhale, press overhead and draw back in. Good. So you're keeping that hinge forward. I'm looking forward towards my platform there. So my spine is still in a long diagonal line. Nice. We're going to do 4 more. 3 more here. Last 2. Nice. And then we've got our last one. Go ahead and relax the arms down. Perfect. And then we're going to do one last exercise here. We're going to go into a tricep press. So we're going to come back into that same position, a little hinge so that your shoulders are past your hips and still in a straight spine. Reach up overhead. This time we're going to interlace the fingers, and you want your hands to be ahead of your forehead. So they're going to be slightly extended forward. And then you're going to bend your elbows and then press into your tricep press. You should feel this right in the backs of your arms. Good. So you inhale when you bend. Exhale, extend. We've got 5 more here for our tricep press. Nice. Last 4. We're here for 3. And then our last 2 tricep press here. Very good. Last one. Perfect. Open your arms out to the side. Let's hook up our loops, long loop on the peg. And we'll go into a little stretch here before we wrap up. So we'll take the left arm across your body, pull it in for a stretch. Reach it up overhead, pull onto that elbow. And then let's go to the other side. Take your right arm across your body. And then we reach it up overhead, pull in for that stretch. We can take our left hand down to the side of our frame. And then we can come back up to center. We'll go to the other side. And center, let's take the right hand back. We can grab onto our headrest, give ourselves a little twist. And then in the other direction. And then let's come back to center, round and curve the spine a few times. And then restacking the spine, coming back up to center. And then you guys are all done. Thanks for joining me for this arm workout. I hope to see you in the next video.